Hey folks, I thought I'd take a quick video of this new Lifeproof case I just picked up. Picked this case up, the case on the right, the other day. I was at a flea market and there was a guy selling high-end cell phone accessories and his prices seemed pretty reasonable. After some negotiation, I got this case for 30 bucks. Seemed like a good deal, but when I got it back home I questioned if it was actually real or not, just because it felt different than a real one. So after a little bit of research online to see if I got a deal or not, turns out I got a fake one. But thought I'd shoot a video just so you guys could tell the difference, because there's a few videos out there and some information, but it seems that information's ever changing as these counterfeiters kind of catch on to all the tricks. But anyway, we're just going to jump right in it. Like I said, this kind of beige colored one or gray colored one on the right is the fake one. And I'll say this, unless you have a real one with you or have seen one before, chances are you're not going to know the difference. I have seen a real one before. I've seen a real one before buying this one, and I didn't even know the difference right off the bat. If you look at the cases, that's the fake case. That right there is the real case. There's really not much difference. Like, they went all out. As you can see, you got a picture of the phone splashing in the mud. The mud's raised just like the real one. The text is all there. You know, it says follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and all that. All that's the same. I read online, I found out that there was actually, in fact, a lot of fake ones after going online researching whether or not I got a good deal. Turns out that earlier counterfeiters were making mistakes on the packaging. There was spelling mistakes and what have you, but they're getting wise to that. There are no spelling mistakes on this package. Everything is pretty much identical. Obviously the colors are different, but that's just because that case is a different color. So this, I'm just using this black one as an example. Pretty much everything to the naked eye looks legitimate. You know, when you pop open the real case, or sorry, this is the fake case, my bad. Fake case, all the info's there, same as the real one. And there's really nothing in particular that, you know, at least not that you could catch with the naked eye, would stand out as it being fake. I will say the only thing I noticed, and it's very hard to catch, is on the bottom of the fake case, the Twitter logo, which is a little bird, is slightly different than the real one. I can't catch it with this camera, and I apologize for the quality being a little grainy. My other camera was dead. But on the fake ones, seems the Twitter bird is missing a beak. It's so small you wouldn't notice it unless you really looked at it or you had your glasses. And chances are, as the newer fakes come out, they're going to fix that because they've already fixed so much. This one's about perfect. Like I said, comparing them side by side, there's slight differences, but there's nothing that is even worth mentioning, because unless you have them side by side, you'd never notice it. The real way to tell, basically, is with the case itself. What tipped me off is when I took the case out, it looked good, and it has everything. It's all here. The Lifeproof paperwork, the little cleaning cloth that says Lifeproof on it, if you can catch that. Even the back of the cardboard says Lifeproof on it. Like, that is all real, but, well, not real, but looks real. But I noticed the quality of the case itself. The real ones are like a kind of a textured, like a rubber-like texture. This one was very plasticky, not quite as nice. The big giveaway is these buttons on the real one are easy to push. On the plastic one, they're very difficult to maneuver. Other than that, the differences are so minor, they're got all your information, warranty information inside. The differences are so minor that they're really not worth mentioning because you're not going to catch them. I will say that I noticed just from looking at this, this is the latest to date Lifeproof case, latest version out, I guess. I just bought this afternoon, and like I said, I got this a day or two ago. I will say that on the fake one in the corner, it says AT&T, whereas on the Lifeproof case, little simulated screen says 3G. On the front, well, same thing on the front. Here, I believe it says memo. It shows a little picture of a microphone, and instead of the music icon, it shows iPod. Like, simple things that if you weren't looking, you'd miss them. And who knows, maybe as these counterfeiters get wise, they will change those things. But I will say that it's kind of scary to think that, you know, there's people passing these off as the real deal. At 30 bucks, I didn't expect, you know, I didn't expect it to be fake, but I wasn't surprised when I found out that it was. And I will say, although I'm not an advocate for buying fake stuff, like, that's not what this is about. For 30 bucks though, it's not a bad case. Like, you know, from what I read, they're most of the counterfeit ones are actually waterproof. And looking it over, like, it is 20-30 bucks. If you can get one for 20-30 bucks, I'm not going to say it's a bad case. They have a silicone seal just like the real one. The bottom door is got a little silicone gasket on it. You know, they did take care in making sure all that was correct. But if you're looking for something that is like 100% waterproof, completely waterproof and shockproof like the real one is, I wouldn't risk it because you might get your feelings hurt with this one if it doesn't perform as well as you hoped. I bought this one at Walmart. I paid full price. It was just about 80 bucks. And from what I gather, I guess you get what you pay for. So just quick recap. Look at those few things on the box art. The Twitter logo, the feel of the case, a little bit different. Another thing I noticed is the real one uses on the headphone jack, it uses a black rubber gasket. The fake one uses a yellow one, but the fake one even says Lifeproof on it. Like, there's not much to go off of as far as differences. The best thing I can tell you folks is, short of buying one in a store or on Lifeproof's website, just stay away from all the other ones online. If you find them for 30-40 bucks, chances are they're probably fake. Good luck with it, folks.